Whenever you're ready, Nietzsche. This is Dancing in the Dark by Bruce Springsteen. I get up in the evening and I ain't got nothing to say. I come home in the morning, I go to bed feeling the same way. I ain't nothing but tired. Man, I'm just tired and bored with myself. Hey, baby, I could use just a little help. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Message keeps getting clearer. Radio's on and I'm moving around the place. I check my look in the mirror. I wanna change my clothes, my hair, my face. Man, I ain't getting nowhere. Just living in a dump like this. There's something happening somewhere. Baby, I just know there is. You can't start a fire. Can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. Sitting around getting older. There's a joke here somewhere and it's on me. I'll shake the world off my shoulders. Come on, baby, the laugh's on me. You hang out late in this town and they'll be carving you up all night. You say you gotta stay hungry. Hey, baby, I'm just about starving tonight. I ain't looking for action. I'm just trying to write this book. I need a love reaction. Come on, give me just one look. You can't start a fire. You can't start a fire without a spark. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. You can't start a fire, worrying about your little world falling apart. This gun's for hire, even if we're just dancing in the dark. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, on the guitar, Michael Lyons.
Yay!
And of course, over here, the lovely and the beautiful and the talented Natasha. Miigwech Bizandawiag. Thank you for listening. And Hoka, hey. Hey, baby doll. Hey, sweetie pie. What's going on?
Not much. The Count's on line 2. He wants to talk to you.
The Count from Sesame Street?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get him on here. Hey, Count. Welcome back to the show. What can I do for you? Nanaboozhoo. How are you, my friend? I'm doing pretty good. Let me make that picture bigger. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Sesame Street, the Count. BOOZHOO! BOOZHOO Nij! Anishinaabe Dug! Hello, my fellow Anishinaabe! So what's going on? Well, I was wondering if I could ask you for a favor, NANABOOZHOO. A favor? Sure. What can I do for you? I was wondering if I could teach the Ojibwe word of the day. You want to teach a Ojibwe word? I would like to teach how do you say good evening in Ojibwe. How do we say good evening? How do you say good evening, sweetie?
Mino Onagoshin.
Mino Onagoshin. Let me see if I got it here. There we go. Mino means good, and Onagoshin. Mino Onagoshin. Good evening, and I would like to wish a very good evening to you, NANABOOZHOO. Yeah, you too, buddy. And good evening to you, Natasha.
Well, thank you, Mino Onagoshin, Count.
Mino Onagoshin. But now I must go, NANABOOZHOO. Okay, and I would like to wish you a goodbye, but I know you do not say goodbye in Ojibwe. No, we never say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gigawaba min, minawa. Gigawaba min, minawa. Yeah, you too, buddy. Gigawaba min, minawa. The Count.
Wow.
He really wanted to get in that good evening.
Yeah, well, that's kind of his thing. You know, he's a vampire.
Yeah, vampires always say that. Good evening. Because they're night owls.
Yeah, they are. They don't like the sun.
No, they don't like the kids. If you're watching the show, when you're a little kid, just remember, vampires are real, and they don't like the sun. And the Queen of England, she's a descendant of Dracula.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Hey, bonjour, everyone. We're here on a nighttime live stream. I want to tell the story of rabbit and the tortoise and the hare. The race.
You mean the turtle and the rabbit?
Yeah. Well, let me say hi to the BOOZHOO crew. Let's see what there's. Let's see what's here first, sweetie.
Okay.
What's going on? Hey, what are you doing here? Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons is here. Hey, everyone, welcome to the show. I didn't even see you there. Well, you were talking to Natasha. Yeah, I get kind of distracted. I got lost in your eyes.
Get out of here.
I only have eyes for you.
Nah.
And the BOOZHOO crew. And Sheila Eddy. Hoa. BOOZHOO, Sheila.
Let's get a gold star for Sheila.
Gold star for Sheila. And Shannon Hall's here. Hoa. Good evening, Shannon. Mino Onagoshin. Silver star for Shannon.
BOOZHOO, Shannon.
And Sequoia Hummingbird with a good evening. Mino Onagoshin. Sequoia Hummingbird with the bronze star.
And a bronze star for Sequoia Hummingbird. BOOZHOO, sister.
BOOZHOO, sister. And John Redcorn's here. As the world turns, so are the days of our Bamadazian. Of our lives. John's really into soap operas.
Is he really?
Yeah, I think so. How's it going, John?
BOOZHOO, Nietzsche.
And Diane's here. Hoa. BOOZHOO, Diane. How nice to see you. Diane's on summer vacation.
BOOZHOO, Diane. Do 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 do. Well, we got no class,
and we got no principles,
and we got no innocence.
We can't ever think of a word that
rhymes.
School's out for Diane. For any of you who don't know, Diane's a teacher, so she's on summer break. Unless she's teaching summer school, which she probably is.
Yeah.
Hey, Kaya's here, sweetie.
Well, BOOZHOO, Kaya.
She's got a bad, a jerky feed. Oh, really? She goes, I'm gonna switch off and on again. I got a jerky feed. That's just the way we are. We're all jerky here.
I'm not jerky.
You're beef jerky. And Jimmy Jams is here. Anine Eiji Ayayan, Jimmy Jams. How are you? Kaya's slinging some Ojibwe. Anin. Eiji Ayayan, Gakina. How are you, everyone? Give us a thumbs up. Put your thumbs in the air like you just don't care. And, hey, Named Wild is here. He says, hello, night-timers. Mino Onagoshin. And MJ is here. There's more people here than the middle of the night. I know. What? No, you guys can't get up early in the morning? But everyone here is always here in the mornings, too, except Jimmy Jams. Jimmy Jams, he kind of comes alive at night. Come alive tonight. Come alive tonight. What is that? That's Foreigner, man. Foreigner. Today I would like to tell this story, sweetie, on this Anima E Gijagut. Should I go out and say a prayer first, sweetie? You should pray that you can tell the story in a good way. Can you teleport me outside? Sure, I'll teleport you. Today is Anima E Gijagut, Prayer Day. On Sundays, we call this day Prayer Day. But as the Anishinaabe will tell us, as the Gitche Anishinaabe, the elders have always told us, every day is Prayer Day. You know, next week's Father's Day. I remember being a kid and be like, how come there's no Kids Day? And my elders would be like, every day is Kids Day. Where's my card? But every day is Prayer Day. But tonight, I think I should say a prayer. So, you got the coordinates all laid out? Yeah, I sure do. All right, so I'm going to step outside and put a little tobacco. Is it in the woods? Yep, it's Agua Ching, outside, in the woods. In the woods, okay. One to teleport, please. Make it... No, we did that backwards. Oh, right, you start. One to teleport. Make it so, number one. I guess. Okay, hang on. Yeah. See, look at that. Bungishimo. Bungishimo. It's a sunset. The sun's going down on this Onagoshin. On this evening. But the birds are out for some reason. Don't you guys ever go to sleep? I would expect this in the morning, not last thing at night, but... This place is lousy with Beneshiag. This place infested with birds. Would you guys please hold it down? I'm trying to say a prayer here. Some people will tell you, oh no, those birds, they carry the prayers to the Creator. There's a story about when Gitche Manadu was making the birds. It's like, I'm going to give you all jobs. And he made the eagle right away. Migazi, eagle. He goes, Migazi, I want to give you this very important job. I want you to be the messenger of the people's prayers. You know, they're going to be praying to me, but you need to gather them up and bring them up here. He's like the postman. He's like the mailman for prayers. But you can also put out tobacco. You can smoke tobacco and your prayers will go up in the smoke. Or you can just offer tobacco to the Creator, like you're saying, hey, why don't you have a little tobacco? I'm going to ask you to listen to my prayer. So I always start my prayers with, Odapanan niwi asema. Gitche Manadu. Odapanan niwi asema. Great Spirit, accept my tobacco. Then sometimes I'll say, Gitche Manadu. Dagawi dukawishin. Great Spirit, please help me. We dukawishin ando minowe nungum. Help me to speak well today. Help me to be funny and, entertaining. Help me to, inspire me in what I should say. Miigwech ka iji kakina gegu ka iji chikean nungum. thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech, Ojibwe, thank you for the weather. No matter what it is, I thank you for it. I never pray for like good weather. Oh, please make it not snow today. Do I? Did I pray for it to warm up last winter? I probably did. But mostly I just take weather as it comes. Thank you for whatever it is. And miigwech bizendawiag. Thank you for listening. Apenge. No, now you birds are supposed to take my prayers to the Creator. I don't know why you're still sitting around here. You got a job to do. Hey, is that a... No. I thought it was a Sasquatch. I thought it was Sabe. I thought I just saw Bigfoot, but turns out it was just Chewbacca. I thought I saw a Bigfoot, and I realized it was just a Wookiee. Chewbacca was lost in the woods. I was like, hey, dude. You're not Bigfoot. Alright, I better go back. Okay, hey, BOOZHOO! Hi, sweetie. You ready to come home? Yeah, would you pick me up? Okay, I'm going to scan for your coordinates. Alright. And that's 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. Okay. Hey, baby doll. Hi. How is it outside? Pretty loud, actually. There were a lot of birds out where I was. Oh, really? I'm surprised. Usually at night they get quiet. Yeah, you would have guessed it was first thing in the morning. They were so loud. But I said a little prayer to help me tell this story in a good way. Well, okay. You should be covered then. Yeah. All right. So today, our Ojibwe cultural story. If you're new to this show, my name is NANABOOZHOO. And I'm what we call an Arazuke Winini. I'm a storyteller. I tell the sacred stories of the Anishinaabe. The sacred stories, sweetie. Yeah, don't oversell it. So today I would just want to tell this story after I fix my hair and my arm of Misquadesi dash Wabooz, turtle and rabbit. Misquadesi is a turtle. Misquadesi is a painted turtle. Mishike is like a snapping turtle. But Misquadesi was a turtle. And in England or whatever, they call them tortoises or something. Is that the same thing as a turtle? Yeah, I think so. In Aesop's Fable or wherever I'm stealing this from, they call it the tortoise and a hare. What's a hare? Well, a hare is what grows in your head. I know, but what do you mean? How does a turtle race a hare? Yeah, no kidding. But I guess in some other countries they call rabbits hares. But our word for rabbit is wabooz. Wabooz. So this is a story of the Gagwejikas. Gagwejikas. Back in the days of the grandfathers, there was a great Gagwejikas between Misquadesi dash Wabooz, between turtle and rabbit. Because you see, a rabbit, Wabooz, was, let me see, I got a picture here. Yeah, here's Wabooz, just cute. Wabooz. Wabooz was the fastest animal in the woods. Every week he'd be racing another animal. One week it would be a jitamu, the squirrel, and, he'd race him and beat him. Next week it might be Wagosh, the fox. There were no match for Wabooz. He was the fastest animal in the woods. Well, the day came, little Misquadesi. Misquadesi the turtle. He shows up and he's like, "Hey, Wabooz, I wonder if you'll race me." And all the other animals stand around, they start laughing. They're like, "What, you, Slowpoke Misquadacy? You want to race Wabooz here?" And Misquadacy says, "Yes, for you see, I believe slow and steady can win the race." And they're like, "Yeah, right. Listen, man, a Jitamu couldn't beat Wabooz in this Gagwajikas. Gagwajikas. Am I saying that right, sweetie? Yep, Gagwajikas. Gagwajikas. You know, you're not going to have a chance. Let me give it a try." So, the big day comes and all the animals line up at the starting line there. And Makwa, a bear, he comes out. Goes, "Listen, boys, I want a fair race. I'm going to take this rock here. And you guys line up on the starting line there. And I want you to race down to the old birch tree and come back. And I'm going to throw this rock in the air. And when it hits the ground, you start running." So the boys, they line up there, you know. Wabooz is stretching out, you know, but he's kind of having a laugh. "Oh, this should be easy. You know, hold my beer. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to run down to the thing, and I'll be right back." And so, you know, everyone gets all, you know, all excited. The big race is about to begin. Makwa grabs that rock and goes, "All right, you ready? On your marks, get set." He throws that rock up in the air. Rock comes down, hits the ground, and Wabooz is off like a shot. Poof! He's just a blur, sweetie. Yeah. You know, nothing's left but a dust, just a cloud of dust. And little Misquadacy, you know, he gets up and he starts hobbling. That's the same direction. Everyone's laughing at him. Well, Wabooz, he's running and running and running. He gets way down the path. And he stops and he looks back, and little Misquadacy, he's just way back there. You can hardly see him. He goes, "Oh, look at that old dumb Misquadacy. He has no chance against me. Wabooz, the great rabbit." You know, and he's just about to turn and go and finish the race. And what happens? Steps right in an old snare. No, really? Yep, hits a snare. Boom. And right away he's hanging upside down. Well, eventually, Misquadacy plots along up there. And he sees Wabooz hanging upside down in a old Anishinaabe snare. It's like, and Wabooz, he says, "Oh no, look at me, I'm caught in a snare. I'm hanging upside down. Misquadacy, will you help me? If you will help me and free me from my snare, I will grant you 3 wishes." Well, Misquadacy looks at him. He's like, "What? What are you kidding me? What do you think this is? Old man in the sea?" And he just keeps running away. And eventually wins the race, you know. And pretty soon, Anishinaabe trapper, he comes out, check the traps. And he sees old Wabooz there. Grabs him, wrings his neck. What? Yeah, just wrings it. Takes him home, cleans him. You know, guts him, takes the fur off, makes some stew. Mixes it up with some manomen, with a little wild rice kids. And he and his wife, they had just the most delicious Wabooz and manomen hot dish. And this is the story. What? Yep, this is the story of how Wabooz became a hot dish. No, that's terrible. What? Isn't that how that story goes? I don't think so. I think he fell asleep or something. Yeah, that's how Aesop tells the story. My story, yeah, he got too sure of himself. Get all mucky muck, thought he was all that, and so the creator put him in his place, made some stew out of him. Okay, and this is the story of Misquadacy, the turtle, Dush Wabooz, the rabbit, and the Chi Gagwajikas, the great race. That's horrible. Yeah, that is horrible. None of these stories make any sense. I don't know why I tell stories, sweetie.
Because you're a storyteller.
Yeah. Harazuke Wanani. You know what story I really like?
The Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I like The Breakfast Club. And I like Rocky.
And Rocky.
But I really like The Outsiders.
The Outsiders?
Yeah. The other day we were telling the story of The Outsiders. And one of these days we should just do a whole show on The Outsiders. Talk about the good old days, the greasers, the socias. C. Thomas Howell. Pony Boy. You know. Oh, this is another thing I learned today.
What's that?
His name isn't Johnny LaRusso.
The Karate Kid?
Yeah, it's Daniel LaRusso.
Oh, yeah, like Daniel's son.
Yeah, Daniel's son. The other day I was telling a story and I kept calling him Johnny LaRusso. But I think that's because his name was Johnny Boy or whatever in The Outsiders.
You should call him Ralph Macchio.
Ralph Macchio. Macchio man. How come Ralph Macchio wasn't in The Breakfast Club?
He should have been.
Yeah, what, he was too dark? You know, Ralph Macchio plays an Italian guy, but he looks kind of native to me in The Outsiders.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Maybe Ralph Macchio was a Chippewa.
A Chippewa.
I heard a comedian once say, "Yeah, man, I'm actually half Indian. I'm black and Cherokee. My father was black and my mother was a Jeep." Cherokee people. Although Cherokees don't go by Cherokee anymore, do they?
I think you're thinking of the, what are they called? The, Hunk Papa. Not Hunk Papa. Those Wisconsin people used to be called Winnebago.
Oh, yeah, the Winnebagos. Yeah, what are they called now?
Winnebagos are called the, Ho-Chunk.
Ho-Chunk. Ho-Chunk. Yeah, I'm half Winnebago. My mom was a camper. The Winnebagos. Winnebago people. Winnebago chat tribe. Winnie. You know, like Winnipeg and like Winnebagoshish?
Yeah.
Winnie has something to do with like cloudy waters or something. I think I forget. It has something to do with dusty waters or dirty waters or something. Not because it's polluted, but because like Lake Winnie has a sandbar or something. Or I don't know. But that Winnie, you see that in a lot of town names. Winnipeg, Winnebagoshish, Winnifred.
That's a lady's name.
Yeah. Cherokee people, Winnebago. My son was conceived in a Winnebago. Yeah, I bet he was. She says, "Oh no, a Ho-Chunk. Oh, okay, I get it." my son was conceived in a Ho-Chunk. Yeah. I'm not going to get dirty, sweetie.
No dirty jokes. We're a kid show.
That's right. Hello, children. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast, where Sundays are known as prayer day. Anime e gishagud. Why do we pray, sweetie?
We pray to get stuff.
To get stuff. What do you think the creator is, just like a genie lamp?
Yeah. Every day I write a list of things I want. It's kind of like asking Santa Claus for gifts. That's what prayer is to me.
It's like a wish list. Dear God, please give me... And then the things you circle in the Christmas catalog.
Yeah.
I find myself, more than anything, I'm just listing stuff I'm thankful for. And then when I get real confident, I'll sometimes say, "Please keep blessing me the way you have." You know, when I say thank you for my health, I'm actually asking, "Please don't let me get sick. Keep me away from the coronavirus."
Yeah.
or keep me away from the vaccination. Whatever is going to make me sicker. Keep me from evil. Gagwe, the Benengay winning. Do not lead us, or no. Gego, Gego gaye, Iji wish ishi kange. Gagwe, the Benengay winning. Do not lead us into temptation. Dash ina ma wishanung maya nadak, and keep us from what is evil. Evil. Keep me from what is evil. I don't know if the coronavirus is evil. I don't know if the vaccinations are evil. I don't know if watching YouTube videos is evil. Keep me away from it. But prayer. It's just basically talking to your creator, I think.
Yeah. It's talking to the Great Spirit.
Yeah. Pray. Does it help?
I think it helps. I like what your brother said about it.
What's that?
When you said you have been praying and you were thinking it was a crutch.
Oh, yeah. My brother, I was embarrassed to tell him I had kind of returned to religion. I was like, yeah, I've been praying every day. I believe in the Creator again. And I go, I don't know, maybe it's just a crutch. And he goes, yeah, but the thing about crutches is they really help you walk. I was kind of like, don't be embarrassed for having a crutch. What's wrong with that? Ain't no shame in having a crutch, sweetie.
What if my crutch is alcohol?
Well, maybe there's some shame in it then.
My crutch is booze.
No, it's not.
Hey, Brian Souls is here, sweetie. No way, Brian Souls. BOOZHOO, Brian.
What's going on, soul man? Yeah. And they told us weed causes infertility. Brian says, Kaya, my son was conceived on 420. And they told us weed causes infertility. Yeah, you can't believe what they say weed does. Causes infertility. Anima egg Miss Quadacy is a turtle. While Booze is a rabbit. Gogwejikas is a race. My people were rabbit hunters.
Really?
I mean, they were trappers and snare people, but they were also a lot of rabbit hunters and Laporte. That's kind of where kids learn how to use a rifle. Go out rabbit hunting. And what else we got here? Minnow Onagoshin. Kaya says nerve medicine. Do you think marijuana is a nerve medicine, sweetie?
Could be. Actually, I did hear that. I heard it was a woman's medicine.
A woman's medicine?
Yeah, women are supposed to carry it around and use it when they want to have like romantic evenings.
Oh, yeah. When you want to make food taste better and music sound prettier and not complain so much about the bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a love medicine. Got to get all pieced out. Makes that campfire a little more romantic.
Yeah.
La da dum bottom bottom bum bum bottom. What do you think, sweetie? Should I play Is She Really Going Out With Him?
We could.
Speaking of romance, have you ever been sitting out just sitting in your house, looking out the window, having a cup of coffee, and you look out there and you see a girl you used to date or a guy you used to date, and you're thinking, oh, there she goes, and she might even be with some dude, and you say to yourself, or you wonder, is she going out with him? Is she really going out with him? And you can hardly believe it. Is she going to take him home tonight? Well, this is a song from the 80s, back in the days of the grandfathers. This is a song that Joe Jackson wrote.
A gay. This is a song written by a gay, sweetie, in honor of Pride Month. Okay. This one goes out to all the gays on this Pride Month. Is she really going out with him? And up next, the lovely and talented Natasha. Miigwech Bizendawiyag. Thank you for listening. Oh, wait.
Okay.
That's not it. How can I do this without a...
Oh, can't you see?
I gotta fast forward it, sweetie. Oh, okay. There it is. That must be when the color comes on. Here we go.
Pretty women are walking with gorillas down my street. From my window I'm staring while my coffee grows cold. Look over there, there is a lady that I used to know. She's married now or engaged or something, so I'm told. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? If my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Around here. Tonight's a night when I go to all the parties down my street. I wash my hair and I kid myself, I look real smooth. Look over there, there is Jeannie with her new boyfriend. They say that looks don't count for much, well so there goes your proof. Is she really going out with him? Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? If my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong around here. Around here. Around here. Something's going wrong around here. Something's going wrong around.
Oh, gee, my feet are getting wet. BOOZHOO! Natasha, an indigenous cause. And oh wow, it's just pretty out here. I'm here on the edge of the sea. Get you gummy. Get you gummy. The great water. Is she really going out with him? Oh, it's just romantic out here. I wish Nanaboozhoo was here with me. I'd hold his hand. Is she really gonna take him home tonight? Is she really going out with him? 'Cause if my eyes don't deceive me, there's something going wrong round here. There's a song that Nanaboozhoo read once as a poem called This is the Sea. And it talks about how it's kind of like everything in the past where it was the river, everything is rivers all lead to the sea. You know, once you were Once you beat your drum like it was 1983. But that was the river and this is the sea. What was the other lines in that song? Dun, dun. Ew. I'm ankle deep in water. This water's gonna make me have to go to the bathroom. Niwi saga I gotta go potty. Niwi saga I'm just gonna take this hat off. Looking out on the morning rain. I used to pray with tobacco until the day I met you. Life was so unkind. Your love was my peace of mind. My grandma loved Jesus. You know, I was like, oh, he's been so good to me. I love the Lord. And I hear I'm supposed to love God. Love God. But how can you love somebody you're afraid of? The other day, we were talking about how love and hate isn't the opposite of love. That fear is the opposite of love. When you think about it, if there was somebody you're afraid of, that's even less loving of somebody. You can't love somebody you're afraid of. You'll hate somebody you're afraid of. But anyway, so I don't know. Forgive me for not understanding love of God. But I'm a material girl in a material world. No. Anyway, get you manadu. Taka otapanani wi asema. Please accept my tobacco. Nusana wakwing ebian. Our Father who art in heaven. Abikish get you to a wendamik. Get a news a win. May your name be hallowed. Apekish bidagwishanu magak. Kiduki mawiwin. And Enderman. May your will be done. Or may your kingdom come. Apekish ishiwe bak. Dibashku wakwing mi go. May your will be done. Gaye a king. On earth. A king. Miku gaye ishpaming, as it is in heaven. Magicianan gani nugo agijagak. Nipakweji gani manach. Minik iyoyang. Give us today our daily bread. Bunigade ta wishanang gaye gaiji nishkahi nangi. And forgive us for our sins against you, just like we forgive others. Gagwe, gaye ishi wishe ishi kange, gagwe di binenge winning. Do not lead us into temptation. Dash, ina and ma, wishanang, mayana dak, and keep us from what is evil. Ape inge. Amen. Amen. That was the Lord's Prayer. I went to church this morning, and there's always a period in church when I don't know what it is. My mind, I get real bored. I get real antsy. I'm just like, okay, how much longer until we can get up and leave? Pastor is rattling off, and he's a good dude. I really like our pastor. You know, he's really smart. Really understands that Bible. But I just had no interest in what he was talking about. So I started flipping around, doing other stuff, and I landed on that prayer. And that prayer is right after Jesus talks about, ask, and the door shall be opened. Ask and you shall receive. Ask, and I will give unto you. Think how much God loves you. He's going to give you, ask him for stuff. He's not going to give you, there's one thing, if you ask him for a fish, he's not going to give you a snake. He's going to give you a fish. If you ask him for this thing, he's going to think about how much your Father loves you. He's going to give you what you want. I'm like, really? Why do I feel like I don't deserve to ask? Why do I doubt that that's the way things work? Really? So just Christians get free stuff? I don't know. But, so I try not to ask too much. But anytime I do finally ask for something, is usually when I'm in trouble. And I always start with, I don't ask for much. Every time I'm here asking for something, I always start with, hey, for the record, I'm not asking for much. Will you please, just this one time, do this thing? It doesn't work. Sometimes I get afraid to ask for something because I don't want it to not get it. Like when my cousin got cancer. I never prayed, please cure her of cancer. Because I didn't want her to die of cancer and me go, thanks for nothing, God. She did die of cancer. And I'm sure at some point I said a prayer of, thanks for nothing, God. It's a weird thing. I don't know if anybody here has ever felt this way. To be mad at God. I really wanted to be an atheist. Because I was so mad at God. But you can't be an atheist if you believe in God. They don't let you in the club. But I was so far away from being grateful for anything. And then I was just like, you know what? I'm an antichrist. I'm the anti-Christian. How about that? I was a good little Christian when I was a little girl. And then I discovered rock and roll and rebellion in my youth. And then I went to college and got all educated out of believing in the Bible. And then I got old and everybody died. And I started believing in God again. I was like, oh, come on. There's got to be a soul, right? But when things were bad, I kind of blame God for not delivering any kind of good stuff to me, I thought. Because I took for granted all the good stuff I did have. But even now when I feel like the luckiest girl in the world, no. But even now when sometimes I just feel so lucky, so blessed, I know what it's like not to have enough money, and I have enough money right now. It's awesome. Hey, anybody who's kind of fed up with the way things have been, and you dream of, well, someday I'm not going to have to choose between groceries and rent. It is as good as you think. When you make just enough money that you don't have to worry about one or the other, you can get both on the same day. It's pretty sweet. I don't mean to brag, but yeah, I'm a hundredaire. I have hundreds of dollars. I'm not going to tell you how many hundreds of dollars I have, but trust me, hundreds. And so, as a 100 heir, I just want to tell you, don't give up. Sooner or later, you'll work it out. But like, I've never prayed for money. That seems like, it's really, you shouldn't do it. I don't know why. It never says in the Bible, thou shalt not pray for money. You know, everybody who bets on like horse racing prays that their horse wins so they can win money. You know, but I always thought, well, you shouldn't ask God for money. Yeah, you know. That's the root of all evil or something. It's like asking him for drugs. You know, please, Lord, send me heroin. You know, I don't think he's going to give you, or I don't know, maybe he does. But the more I know, the less I realize I actually know. It's all still a big question. I don't know. You're asking me, will our love grow? I don't know. I don't know. Gimmick Wayne Dane and a... No, that's Do You Remember? What is I don't know. Gawin Ninga Kane Dunzine. Gawin Ninga Kane Dunzine. I don't know. I don't know. I've been feeling kind of sad because I didn't get invited to Britney Spears' wedding. Apparently nobody else did either, just Madonna and Paris Hilton. But I so wanted to be there. The wedding of the century. Eesh. All right, I better go back. I don't know what I'm talking about now.
Okay, BOOZHOO.
Hi, sweetie.
Are you ready to come in?
I'm ready.
Are you done with the moonlight, the serious moonlight?
I'm done with being under the moonlight, the serious moonlight.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to scan for your coordinates.
All right.
And that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1. No.
Hey,
Hey.
how is it out there?
Gorgeous, but my feet are all wet now.
Oh, did I put you right in the water?
Yeah, you could have put me up on the shore a little more.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. I'll take off my shoes after the show.
Okay. So what'd you talk about?
Well, I did the Lord's Prayer in Ojibwe.
Yeah?
And then I started talking about how I didn't get invited to, what's her name's wedding?
Maybe because you don't know her well enough to even know her name.
You know, Britney Spears.
Yeah, Britney Spears. Yeah, she got married the other day, didn't she?
She sure did. I couldn't believe it.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I couldn't care less. But also, it was weird.
Was it a big celebrity gala event?
No, just the opposite. There were like 10 people there. I mean, TMZ, there was a camera crew. But then like old nasty old Madonna shows up. And Paris Hilton is apparently still alive.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about her.
Yeah. Paris Hilton and Madonna and some couple of other ghouls. And she married some dude. So, congratulations, Britney. I wonder if she's still going by Britney Spears. Maybe she's got a different last name.
Some tells me she's not going to change her last name.
You don't think she's like Brittany Johannesson now?
No, I don't think so.
She should change her name.
Even, what's her name wouldn't change her name.
You mean Jada Pinkett Smith?
Yeah.
Because nobody would remember the famous actress Jada Pinkett if she was just Jada Smith.
Yep, her career would have been over.
Jada Pinkett Smith. Old Baldy, old Charlie Brown herself.
Hey, you keep her name out of your mouth.
Yeah, you gonna come up here and slap me?
No, I wouldn't slap you.
I wish somebody would have slapped Jada Pinkett Smith that night. Yeah, no kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons. You want me to talk about one of your books? Yeah, could you? Did you guys know that Michael Lyons, when he's not being a rock star, he sometimes draws cartoons and makes them into books? Books like, I don't know. Let's just say, BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. Hello, Squirrel is a book written and illustrated by Michael Lyons. It's hardly written. I wrote it. Well, yeah, but it's just like a kid's book. It's just a picture book. So, like, the first page just has a Jinamoo saying hello to the sun. And so it's like, "Bonjour, Jesus." And then the sun says, "Bonjour, a Jinamoo." And he sees a butterfly. It says, "Bonjour, Mamangua." And Mamangua says, "Bonjour, a Jinamoo." And it's just a bunch of animals saying, "Hello, squirrel." But BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO by Michael Lyons is on sale at Amazon.com. The best place in the world. You think Amazon.com is the best place in the world? I don't even know if it is a place. But somehow people get books through there. Amazon.com. And if you'd like to support the show, we have a Patreon page, a PayPal page, a GoFundMe page. Links are in the description below. Huh, sweetie? That's right. Oh, my voice. Anywho. So what else, sweetie? Do you want to take a call? I'll take a call. What line? On line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air. Hello, love. Hey, is this David Bowie? This is the ghost of David Bowie, calling from beyond the grave. Oh, sweetie, it's the ghost of David Bowie. Hey, ghost of David Bowie, how are you? Oh, I'm doing very well. I'm doing quite well, indeed, NanaBOOZHOO. What can I do for you, David Bowie, ghost of David Bowie? Well, I was wondering if you wouldn't mind. I would like to learn the Ojibwe word of the day. Oh, sure. Today is Sunday, and we call this Anama A Gisha Good, Prayer Day. Anama A Gisha Good, Prayer Day, or Sunday. Oh, I see. That's quite lovely, isn't it? Yeah, Anama A is Prayer Day. Did you say your prayers today? Oh, I did indeed. I pray every day here in heaven. How does one say heaven in Ojibwe? Well, it kind of depends. We can say Ishpaming is usually what they say, like our Father who art in heaven, or Abion actually. Abion is like the place where God lives, but sometimes people call the heaven like the firmament. The firmament? No, what does the firmament exactly? Well, the firmament is this dome that's over the earth, and that the stars are in it. You know, then the stars turn. But so that word is Ishpaming, is like the sky. You know, the dome, basically. Ishpaming, the dome. So we don't live on a spinning ball in outer space. No, silly. It's a flat plane, I guess, and it's like a dome over us, and we're underwater. Oh, I see. So all this space nonsense I always sang about, and flying up to the moon and whatnot, was that all just rubbish? Yeah, it was rubbish. Oh, dear me. I mean, they were cool songs. Ground control to Major Tom. This is ground control to Major Tom. I'm stepping through the door. No. Oh, you have a lovely voice, Natasha. Well, thank you. You do too, David Bowie. Do you want to learn the word for turtle and rabbit? Oh, that'd be quite nice indeed. Misquadacy is our word for turtle. Misquadacy, turtle. Yeah. And then waboos is a rabbit. Waboos, rabbit. Right. Gogwajikas Gogwayshikuz is a race. And Nanaboozhoo told the story of the race between turtle and rabbit. Gogwayshikuz, a race. Oh, I see. You know, it's a good day for a race, Natasha. What do you mean? It's a good day for the human race. Yeah, it's a good day for the human race. So, yeah, there's that. And then, and good evening. Mino Onagoshin. Mino Onagoshin, good evening. Ah, I see. Oh, that's quite lovely indeed. Yeah. So, what else is going on in your life? Well, my death was a song I wrote, and now it's a thing I'm actually experiencing. My death waits there. My death waits. Yes. You remember the song, do you? Oh, sure. I know all the old Bowie songs. I'm a real Bowie nut. Oh, that's lovely of you to say. But listen, David, I got to get going. Oh, okay, yeah. How does one say goodbye in Ojibwe? Well, we don't really say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Giga min, minawa. Well, giga min, minawa, Natasha. You too, David Bowie. Giga min, minawa, Nanaboozhoo. Yeah, you too, Thin White Duke. Oh, dear me. See you later, David. Bowie. Yeah, I miss him. Me too. I mean, his last album was really bad. Admit it, Bowie fans. Nobody likes Lazarus or Black Star or whatever. But I miss the old 80s Bowie songs and the 70s Bowie songs. Yeah, he was great. Yeah. Hey, Jessica Waboos is here. Well, BOOZHOO, Jessie Rabbit. Our Ojibwe word of the day, Jessica Waboos. Waboos is a rabbit. So nice to see you. Jessica says, Shannon, the Bible talks about the firmament above the heavens, which is understood by some to be like a dome in the sky over the earth. Jessica, I think Jessica's a flat earther. Oh, good grief. I bet you believe in Bigfoot, too. Yeah, we're totally flat earthers here. I became a flat earther about 4 years ago, I guess. Although I don't even know if it's flat. I almost don't trust that. Like, I believe we lived on a spinning ball my whole life in outer space and all that. And then, the same summer as about 2 billion other people discovered all these videos that said, no, actually they lied about that. We live on a flat earth. And they show you all this evidence of why we live on a flat earth. Oh, water always finds its level. You realize there's no pictures of earth. And, the Bible says the earth is fixed, immovable. With a dome, the firmament is, what holds the waters above, separates the waters above from the waters below. Waters above? What are you talking about? Yeah, water above the firmament, not the ocean. Water. We live in a snow globe in maybe an infinite ocean of water, not of vacuum and matter. But since I was fooled by evolution and all that for so many years, I know I can be fooled again. Then I get on my knees and pray. We don't get fooled again. Don't get fooled again, baby. You love The Who too, don't you? I love The Who. Now I'm not going and my family aside. Oh, John Redcorn's seen Bigfoot, sweetie. Is that right? Yeah. Hey, John, what's going on? And there you go. I mean, so many people have seen Bigfoot. But it's one of those things, the official story doesn't exist. Science has proven Bigfoot doesn't exist. Really? How come this is just so many eyewitness accounts Oh, they just want to be on the local news. Yeah, that's what they always say. Yeah, it's a hoax that people are just trying to get attention. Yeah. I want to be known as that crazy lady on the local news who claims to have seen Bigfoot. Because I want all my friends to think I'm crazy. But I never think those people are crazy. I always go, thank you for admitting you saw Bigfoot. Anyway, we gotta get going, sweetie. All right. Do you want to add anything, Rockstar? No, that's good. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Hey, everyone. Mino Onagoshin, good evening. Mino Dibakad. No, Dibakak. Good night. Good night. Sleep tight. And may your dreams come true. With a wish and a prayer. La-di-da-dee-dee. And now till we meet again. Adios. La-di-da. Giga-wappa man. Lawrence Welk, man. Everyone, miigwech pisandawieg. Thank you for listening. Dash miigwech gonna wabieg. Thank you for watching BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. And rock and roll and cartoons, huh? Rockstar cartoonist. That's right. I am Natasha. This is NANABOOZHOO. Okay, miigwech. This is Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. And I will see you again. Giga Wabaman. Nanoa. Mama P. Later. Nagaj. Later. We'll see him first thing in the morning, though, right? Yep. See you tomorrow morning. When to teleport, baby doll? I will make it so. How do we do that backwards again?